Hi, hello everyone. Hi, Ayase, my love you so much, seriously. And hi, Dave and DNG, how's it going? Buddy, hello, and thank you. Thank you so much, really, you didn't have to. Thank you. How's it going? Hey, anything new from last week? Because I really feel like I missed out on a lot of stuff last week since I didn't stream after all. Just a small heads up. I got a slight throat hurt. My throat hurts a little bit, so maybe my voice will be a little bit off today. Maybe I won't have as much energy, but I'll do that. I'll do my best. Thank you. As you can see, we got a new redeem. Also, I don't know who uses each redeem. I get it in the normal chat, but not in Chatterino. There must be some option for it, right? There must be. But anyway, I'll investigate that later. In any case, how's everyone doing? Any cool news lately? I saw you're working on a humanoid character, DNG, that's amazing. Feel free to ask if there's anything I can help with. On my side, from me, we'll just be working on a commission today for ParfaitBeGait. It's a funny name. The design is really
Got a message from our pal Little Norwegians. They say the following. Important question first. How is our favorite little guy trademark copyright doing?
I should ask you then. You really are the littles of little guys. It's so cool that we got see this kind of little guy community though. I think that's like real cool. So let me just move stuff around for a sec and let's just go to the art scene already. There we go. And as you can see, this is the reference for today's commission. It's a real cute character, pink all around, really cool anime eyes, very few colors, so that will make texture easier. Oh hi, thanks Gazer. And yeah, it's a very usable character. And you're right to know, yeah, like ringtails are a whole vibe. So let's just go right into the action. Another thing you'll see today is that this is already a file with a few settings applied. I finally made a template for myself. I got an armature in here, because it's hidden by default, and it's rather big, but it's got all of the IKs, so I can just adapt it to the character after we are done. You know, a lot of that, like render settings and an empty material, all of the things we need to work on a model. But in any case, let's just create a cube. Oh, thank you, Ayase, my love, you're the best. Thank you, didn't have to. Everyone, by the way, please go and follow Ayase. She's on a hiatus right now, but she'll eventually come back and it will be real fun. She's amazing at it. She makes the coziest streams. And we'll start by giving this the correct shape. Oh, we are getting a hype train. It's been a while since last time. I love that emote, by the way. Tsunami, who is not here today but is a regular, made it. It's just so cute. I just love it so much. And I mean, of course it's super cute because it features Ayase, which is patently the cutest person on earth. There we go, and we will now adjust this shape a little bit. And I think we will need a subdivision in here. There we go. And as for the legs, I think we will make like a slightly different shape in here. We'll get rid of this side already, by the way. We don't really need it. Alright, so now we got like a 6 faces leg, but I think this won't work. We will have to go with a 9 sides. There we go, something like this. Hey, look at her go. Also, hi Dave and Stinky and Michael. Hey, hello you all. How's it going? I should really work on an automatic system for mentions, because I really am. I'm always late with them. Going good? That's amazing. Happy to hear that. There we go. And we'll see how this looks. We'll probably add custom shapes to this to make it a little bit easier on the eyes. We will add this shape in here, like an extra loop. There we go. Something like this. And this is like a really complicated hip, but I think we are going to do a good job at it. Because just with a few trees we can get everything connected. Also, what's this? Why is this over here? There we go, much better. There we go. And there we go. Such difficult shapes, by the way. Big hips, exactly. Hips of hips. That's a good one, Dave. Also, I got a very nice warm tea.
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. Dunno if you caught it earlier, but subscription and bit alerts are very loud. Smiley face.
Oh, they are a bit loud. Okay, let me fix that for a sec. Let me see. Because I finally learned how to use studio mode, so I can just come here and lower the volume of alerts. There we go, and coffee alerts about the same. How about trigger fire? This one is already low, so there we go. Should we fix now? Oh, studio mode is cool. It's like a toggle that you have in OBS, and it allows you to change stuff in a scenes other than the one you are in. So I don't need to change the scene to fix the stuff. It's actually real useful. In any case, let's continue with this shape. Because I think now we can actually get this and actually start working on the legs. And we will make them a little bit more regular like this. And we will actually add the knee right now. Because we will use this to make the shape in the leg. There we go. Oh, hey, Zoe! Hello! Happy to see you here. How's it going? Everyone who doesn't know her, go and follow Get the Queen here. Amazing, super varied avatars in a variety stream. Like, what else can you ask for? Working hard on your stuff? Oh, that got my interest. Please show me how is it going later on Discord if you can. Cause I'd love to see the progress on it. Cause after stream I will check it, and I don't know, I like seeing all of my friends progressing in all of the different projects. Alright. And I think we probably need a few extra loops. Oh, I love this song. Alright, I think this is pretty spot on. No, we need to work on the always hard to get right, but the bats really are my worst enemy. Because this should be like rounder here, so we need another subdivision, but where should it connect? Because it's like somewhere over here. So maybe we can make
Intercepted a transmission from Little Norwegians that says this. But teehee.
Yeah, I don't know, I like bats just as much as anyone else, I guess. But they are so hard to make in low poly. They are always a big challenge. So maybe I add another subdivision over here. And we round this a little bit. I don't know, this looks decent, I guess. But to be honest, if we got this weird topology in here, we should simplify. Like, we don't need this. This is so weird. Maybe I can just get this over here. Yeah, I think this works. I think this is good enough. Why is this not together? There we go. There we go. I think this should be good enough. We don't need as much detail anyway. Now we can simply make this over here and get this a little bit inside. Same with the leg. There we go, I think we got it. We can even remove this one. And it didn't took so long. There we go. You're right, Zoe, like textures do half the work in those cases. But I like to keep things simple. I don't want to paint like a super detailed dot. I will just add like a very faint shadow over here. That's probably it. Okay, so with this done, now let's go to another tricky area, which is the shoulders. And with the shoulders, maybe we can get away with something more simplified. I think we should work with simple.
Hey Molgato. Poly has a message for you.
Oh, let's see.
It says, updated the wheel design from yesterday if anyone wanna take a looks.
Oh yeah. Looking forward to see that after the stream. DNG is working on real cool models lately, and is working on a little car. And you know, I have modeled my share load of low poly cars. In fact, today I was working on something similar for Twinkle's game. And you know, I see the quality, I see how someone knows their car and their mechanics. It looks amazing. DNG, you should be proud of yourself. Also, I know you're joking, Lieutenant Norwegian, buddy, but there is people who actually work that way. So yeah, I think I will bring this a little bit back, this over here. And with this, I think I will add the arm as a separate mesh, because there is a very big shoulder. This will be a mess in the formation, so let's try and do that, like skipping the whole problem. Hey, at least actually looks like real good, like from a modeling's perspective. I actually downloaded a few models from it to check their topology, which is oddly simple. There is like a whole lot of subdivisions, as one would expect. But it was like a really good learning experience. Oh, hi Tsunami, how's it going? Happy to see you here. Look who's speaking. So we are going to do something different for this cap. We are not going to just add everything to the same point. We'll go with a slightly more sensible approach. I think. Actually, let's just remove this. I did it wrong from the beginning. There we go. Because this way we got like a really cool eraser shape. There we go. And let's check the size. Probably this should be a little bit thicker. Yeah, seems about right. Alright. Warm Red is just such a good song. For me, it will always be Warm Bread, as you said. So yeah, I think we can just go a little bit further with the arm. There we go. And we have like the shouldering here, the elbow, I mean. And yeah, this character is so cute. Like, it's also very simple, so it will probably be fast to finish.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Alright, on it. Also, hi nigga, how's it going? Waking up? Sounds great, like you got the whole day ahead of you. It is a very fun to say name. Also, I love a fellow digger, digging enthusiast. No, I think I will make this a little bit thicker in this direction too. And the hand is a bit tricky. Because that's a big gripper. So I think I will just extrude this a little bit over here. At this subdivision to make it bigger. Something like this. And how many fingers we got? We got 3, which is awesome because it's very easy to get the topology right for this. We just do this and get everything together. There we go. Yes, let me use the goat. And what are you working on today? If you want to share around the news? Let me see, extrude individual. And also the fingers are like interesting, to say the least. They are just big balls. So that's what I will do. Maybe something like this. And this we can also make wider like this. Oh, a little animation. Oh, for our fight. I should really get ready for that too, if I want to do something this year. Oh, is it like a new OC that I don't know about? Because I always love to see those. Okay, nothing inside. Now let's see, what's the best way to add a thumb in this situation? I think I will actually carve a rambas in here. There we go. Yeah, I like to get a little bit creative with my topology. There we go. I like this. Probably the thumb is a little bit too big. There we go. I think we did a good job with the hand. Oh hey, Matsu! Hello and welcome! Big thumb indeed! Robbie Rotten? That sounds fun already. Oh, Little Norwegian, I want to see what you're working on. You gotta show me later. For everyone who doesn't know, Little Norwegian here is the main dev of Combustion, which is an amazing low poly game. Like, it looks so beautiful. I think it's probably the most beautiful low poly game out there. It looks like, how to say it? It's like Metal Gear Solid and Parasite Eve together, but not how they actually look, instead how they look in your mind, in your rose tinted glasses. That's the way it looks, and also it's full of funny animals. So yeah, you know it's big because of that description. It's been in development for a very long time, because my buddy here, Little Norwegians, is like a super careful person and very detail oriented. Alright, I think we can get this to look a little bit fleshier if we get rid of this. There we go, much better. Alright, so we got the arms, we got the hips, we got the torso, which I think we can soften a little bit more. Like this. There we go. This part of the tummy doesn't look very good, but I think it should be okay, because it's going to be an unshaded model anyway. So yeah, let's go with the head, which is usually my favorite part, even if it's also really tricky. And I will say first. Sorry for the seconds of silence, I think I got a little bit of a cold, which will explain my raspy throat. I think the hands are maybe a little bit too small. There we go. So yeah, let's work on the head. And the head always starts with just a neck. Oh, thank you for the follow, Vincent! That's a lot of 69s! Hello and welcome. Hope you are having fun in here. I think I will hide the arm for now, so we can get a better view of everything. And since the neck is such a particular shape, I will make it go from the torso instead of having a separate mesh in here. There we go. There we go. And I will make the head from a cube. I always start with a cube. There we go. I think the arm will be separate from the torso, because as you see, it's a very big shoulder. And having a very big shoulder in a low poly character usually means that there will be a lot of deformation. So I think a separate arm will work best in this case, and that's what we'll use. And you're right, like Tiorga is such a good set piece. I love Sonic Adventure, by the way. It is a big adventure of a game. Like, not many games can say that. Okay, we got like a general shape like this. And we'll slowly make sure it conforms to the shape. We won't worry a lot about the snout for now. Because we will probably extrude it. There we go. Good shapes all around.
Hey Molgato. Anthopoli has a message for you. It says, something I really enjoy, appreciate, and respect about you Moga is how quick on the draw you are to say good of people and things. It's an outlook on things that really makes you stick out beautifully.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I do anything special though. Like, I just... Okay, here's a secret between all of you and me. I am not a particularly positive person. Like, I have a lot of complaints about the world in general. But here's the thing, the world in general is not this community. It's not even the artist community at large on the internet. So I will always have something good to say about all of you in here, because you are like my kind of people, so to speak. I think the most beautiful thing in the world is people that have a passion, that like something real hard, and they want to create something. I firmly believe that if you like something enough, you will want to make your own version of it, rather than just consume it. I like drawings, I like comics, I like video games, and I try to make all of them in different moments of my life. And I think that's what's cool about humanity. Like, we are here and we got this set of features in our brain that other animals don't have. And I think what we really can do with them is create. So I will always have something good to say about people who create. Hi QC, how's it going? Happy to see you in here. I think we will probably add like a little subdivision in here. Or actually, I think we will go even a bit further and do this. Oh, Rayman 1 OST, that's so good too. And to make sure we don't have weird deformation, I will add this tree in here. The chin tree is it's so useful. Alright, we got already a good shape. It's true, it's a bit strange, but I mean, it's probably the best music in the whole game. So they probably just wanted to show off. There we go. And I think we will model in 3D these things rather than using a transparent PNG. So we'll get to that immediately. There we go, and here we go. And same for the bottom. We will add subdivisions as needed. And we probably need to actually add another cat in here. There we go, much better. There we go. Good start already. Spiky. Yeah. We'll make it a bit softer now. Because if we subdivide all of this, we can already make a good shape. There we go. And it's not exactly the same shape, but it should be a good approximation. There we go. This one probably can get away with a few less faces though. Like this. And now this is a really tricky thing, but this comes from the front. So we cannot just make it come from the side. And I think I will simply add a subdivision in here and another in here. And just do this. I think this should work. There we go. Alright, I think this should be fine. There we go. I think we did a good job with those little spikes. We can even do this to make sure the eye starts at the correct place. Or actually I will do something like this. Oops, I don't like this at all. So we got this rounded shape in here. Probably don't need as much though. Let me see. Always trying to find ways to optimize things. There we go. Yeah, I think this should work. We got like a whole lot of triangles in here, which I don't like, but whatever, to be honest. Now for the top of the head we got like an eye tuft, also some big ears. So let's get to work on the ears first. We can add the hair tuft as a separated thing later on. Let me silence myself for a second. Alright, back to work. And the ears are interesting because they go from around this point. So that's what we'll use as the origin. And they are about this size, I think. Let's check real quick. A little bit bigger. Yeah. So I will make this like a little bit flat. Something like this. And about this size, I think. They have like 3 little spikes at the end, which is easy to do. There we go. And in a sense, this is like very similar to the hands. So let me see. All right. Hey, we are getting another version of this song already. There we go. Can even optimize a little bit like this. There we go. And of course we are going to add a few subdivisions in here. Hey, there we go. I gotta add something I've been thinking about. I want to make jumps, dances random. Like I want to add a few of them, and whenever you use that routine, you don't know which one she'll do. But for that I need to keep coding stuff in my little tool. Yeah, I think there's not a lot I can do to optimize this. Like I could get rid of a couple edges, but that wouldn't actually reduce the number of trees. There we go. Oh, the Shantae dance, those are like a really good reference. Thank you so much. Really, you didn't have to. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a whole lot. I hope you know. Is the alert still too loud? Let me check because it should be way less loud now. It should be a -15. shouldn't be like duplicated either. So I don't know what's happening. I should probably experiment a little bit later. Thank you, Dave. But really, I don't know what's happening. I am like lowering the volume until I cannot hear them myself. Okay, so I think now we will like create a separate object for that single tuft of hair. We will rename this, by the way. And let's see. So we will make like a spike shape. Something like this, and we will just like position it in any way we need. I will save one copy here just in case. So we got this shape in here. And it goes a little bit like this. We want this to be like on top of the head so it doesn't make weird shadows. And I will just duplicate this. And make sure it fits the other shapes. There we go. Oh, hi, Mapo. Hello. How's it going? It's going well. Same question to you. How's everything going? more or less fine. I hope that transforms into a absolutely fine soon enough. You're always so nice when you come in here, like you deserve things to go your way. Yeah, something like this is already a good approximation. There we go. Deserve a better job? Like, I mean, yeah, most likely. Situation around the world sure is at an all-time shittier. It is so sad to hear all the time. Yeah, we're working on this character today, called Parfait. You got the handle of the commission client in the title, by the way. It's just such a cute character. It's so well designed. It's simple to the point. It's got like very wavy shapes. I think it's a really good design. Alright, I think we can even get out of it with even less faces for this one. There we go, something like this. There we go.
Yo. Tsunami Aquari has got something to say. It goes. The pimp, that's my name for you. I have Jam say it because the pronunciation is important.
Dantepank. It sounds so funny though. Alright, from the side it doesn't look very similar, but I think that's the best we can do without it, you know, covering the face. We can maybe make everything a bit bigger. Just like this. There we go. Just like that. I don't know why the spider songs have this awkward silence after them. Yeah, it must be loading. There we go. Another track. Another one for Final Fantasy VIII. So Dave, you should be jumping right now. So when do we get Fragan on an N64 cartridge? I wish, to be honest. Actually, I think it's a good moment now that you ask. Like, will anyone want some Fragan merch if I made some? Cause I'm learning how to make merch at home. I made a few sticker sheets. I can make badges. I could probably make a few standees though. Like, I know a place to order them. And I'm wondering if any of you will want some? If you would like pay for the shipping mostly, because it's going to be expensive. At least for what it should be. And I don't want to just get into a wild chase without knowing if it's gonna work. But I would very much like to make Fragan merch. There we go. I will name this Hairtaft. And I think I will add an extra one just to get a better view from different perspectives, because this looks good on a 2D reference, but in 3D it doesn't make much sense. So I will add this extra bit of hair. And make it big so it shows. There we go. It doesn't look much different, but it is good in 3D. Adds a little bit of volume. There we go. So we can actually get to paint textures now. Actually first we need to unwrap the whole thing, but it should be easy. As always, let's just... Oh, no! Oh my god! Hi, and thank you so much! Oh my god, 11 months! Like, what the heck? I wasn't even thinking I had been streaming this long.
Yo,
Thank you so
Polly
much.
has got
bro.
something to say. It goes. Given your career in the current music, what are your thoughts on racing games generally speaking and also on Ridge Racer?
Seriously, thank you. I will add a mention and I will answer this question too. Everyone go follow Blog. Blog is amazing. Ridge Racer is interesting because it's a very famous racing franchise, but I haven't played any single game in them. Nothing to be sorry about, Mapo. Like, I haven't played the games and I already know how that sounds. But really, I love racing games. I made a few of them. I made Supersonic Tankats. I am working with Shades on an adult racing game. I love racing games. I love Crash Team Racing. It's my favorite ever. Oh, thank you for the follow, boy. Welcome in here. Okay, I will look at them, DNG. Because I usually like more the arcade racing games. Do you mean the mine station? Which is, by the way, like a big building. We are inside now. Okay, if it's arcade, I will probably enjoy it. Because, you know, I love Crash Team Racing, I love Sonic and All-Star Racing Transform. I think those two are like my two favorite ever. So if it's anything of the sort, I will enjoy it very much. Alright. There we go. So with this we got the ear. Now for the head, and I think I will hide this stuff for now. Okay, we need the eyes to come from way lower. So we will actually add another subdivision in here. There we go, much better. We can probably even get this to be a little bit more rounder. Yeah, this will be another VTuber, so I have to be careful about what shapes are used for each part of the texture. It's interesting because it doesn't fit too much into different perspectives, but it will have to do. Alright, this is good enough for the eyes. I will make this a little bigger so we have a little bit more of leeway with the texture. There we go. Hey Mappa, you know what? It's funny because like the very first commission, well, not actually the first, because you know order gets a little bit wonky, but the second commission I worked on wasn't for streaming. It was for Discord calls. Sunken, the dev from Dragon Drops, just wanted an avatar for those. And you know that's all it takes. Alright, so for the mouth we will probably just get these two. Oh, not statics, like it's a whole thing, like you could use for streaming, but when using the Discord call, he actually captures everything and uses it as a virtual camera. So when you go on a call in Discord, you can actually show your whole avatar and emote and move around. That is super fun, even if it's like a lot of extra work over simply a reactive image. But you know, it's like going the extra mile. I think it's really cool. No, for the arm, I don't think we need like a whole lot of detailing here. Like it's probably going to be just a flat color with some shadows. Those are really good picks, DNG. Also, we forgot to add the tail. We will add the tail now too. Before we start actually unwrapping and adding stuff. So for the arm, I will simply mark this as a CM, as well as this, to add some little bit of shadow. This can have a little bit of a shine too. And I think this can be also a good rounded shape. Here we go. Same with the palm. And now, as for the body. Like we can get the neck separated like this. And we just need to make sure that we have this shape, which is going to be where the rest of the shapes in this exist. At ready. So I will just make this shape, or actually I will get the whole front. Better safe than sorry, so we can get a little bit outside of the shapes in here. As for the ever difficult bat, I think all of these can be like the same color. We can probably add a little bit of a shadow in here. In fact, we will get like the whole back. There we go. And this can probably just be like a basic color. We will see. Because we really don't want like a lot of detail in there. It's not going to be seen anyway. Hey, so you actually will be an annex. That's a cool one. And as for the feed, we just need this area and the bottom. Which, by the way, is not even full. We should fill this area. There we go. With this done, let's make the tail. And we will actually make it conform to the reference already. But hey, Tsunami, Onyx is cool. Like, it's the big bulky snakes from stones. I like ground type Pokemon too much. I find the lack of ground type Pokemon in that selection a little bit disturbing. Where's Cloudsire? I mean, I understand that. You don't need to be funny though. And here's the funny part. Because I can kinda do this. And how do I interpret this in 3D? Is it like 3 spikes too? Or is it like 4? I can make it 3, actually. Yeah, I will make it 3, just in a different formation. There we go. And I will disable this for a second.
Drink some water.
Oh yeah, I should drink some water. I'm hearing myself. I look so raspy. I sound so raspy, I mean. And I should save, that's true. There we go. Thank you, Dave.
Intercepted a transmission from Dimthapali that says this. As far as looks go, you're hella crisp.
I am crisp because I get microwave on the regular. That's my secret. Alright, I think this looks like a decent approximation. What a combo. I will of course delete all of this side too. There we go. And I think we will make our life easier if we just separate this tip for texturing. And we just do this. About those rings, we will probably
intercepted a transmission from Dimthapali that says this. Thoughts on Kirby Air Ride?
Kirby Air Ride? I haven't ever tried. I never tried it. Like, I get that it's like very famous. It's a cult classic. That it's got like a city mode that everyone wants to come back. But I had never tried it. I was pretty poor in the GameCube era. By then I was still playing PlayStation 1. Alright, there we go. So with this done, let's actually start unwrapping. Like, we'll get first everything that is not the face. Why is this one? It shouldn't be a sim. Not this one. There we go. So we just select those areas. And by the way, sorry about my pronunciation. I am trying to get a little bit better at that. Also, hi Brand! Happy to see you here. How's it going? Yeah. Modeling robots kinda does that to you. I love them, by the way. Like, making mechs is super fun, but it also takes so long. But the results are so good. It's always so fun to look and see all of the little details. Alright, so I will do this and come here. There we go. And I will unwrap this. And this is like good enough, I think. We have some empty space for other things. We can save a lot of space by merging things that go together. Like this. There we go. So we got the front of the body, which we'll place in here. This is the back. This is the top of the shoulder, the bottom of the shoulder. This is the bat, which is a funny shape to have in here. But here it is. This is the palm of the hand. And these two are the thumb, I think. No, this is the thumb. So we'll add it like this. This is the front of the feet. With the bottom of the feet. There we go. Can get this over here. This is the last end of the tail. Which end is which? Alright, this is the top. So it's something like this. And then we get all of these little detail shapes. We will find out which is which later on. And we got a lot of space for other things that need to be added later. In fact, we can make everything a little bit bigger. There we go. And now everything else, we just make a single point over here. Oh yeah, Bram, like, absolutely what DNG said. Like, I believe you haven't been allowed in our Discord for now, but it's so cool because we are always sharing our work. I assure you, if you shared your stuff in there, we will all be over the moon. But of course, no pressure. We'll try to be very supportive of each other in there. Oh, that's true. Like, you cannot show everything everywhere, but hey, just feel free to go in there whenever you got something that you want to show. Now, this one I will call Perfect Body, and I will duplicate it. Because I will actually separate the head, I think. That way the head can have two materials while the body only has one. Perfect eyes. And perfect mouth. There we go. We should usually only need one single material, but we want to animate both separately, so we will create them like that. So now we got this, and we want to actually assign everything to the correct material. We'll do it in here since we want to see everything better. So this goes to the eyes, and this goes to the mouth, and everything else goes to body. And I think we can actually go and wrap all of this together. There we go. And we want to have like a lot of space around. So we'll do this. And we got a lot of empty space, but we are not going to sweat it. That will come in handy. Oh, I can't wait to see how it looks in the game. You know, Tsunami, I'm really grateful that you joined this community too. Like, you really have livened up the space quite a lot. Seriously, whenever you say that you are not very social and that you have anxiety about talking to people, it looks very hard to believe. Because you are easily one of the most active people in here. There we go. So now that we have everything, we can actually start texturing. I think I will export this UV 128 pixels. There we go. Because now if we go to a sprite, if it wants to. There we go. Alright. I can actually add the UVs in here. There we go. And we got like the shapes. Oh, gonna check it right now, actually. Let me see. Oh, looking good. It's so cool. I love the motif. I'm certain everyone will love this. Yeah, definitely. So now it's been like 2 hours, but I want to actually work on a little bit of the textures. So let's do that actually. Oh, thank you, Tsunami. Yeah, that's so sweet of you. I'm really happy that you are finding this place so chill and so supportive. Alright. So with this we got like the base colors. Let's add like a few more details in here. Just to make sure that things are in the correct place. There we go. Also, doubly thanks to everyone who is in here and in the Discord. Because, you know, I am not exactly the most social person in the world. I am not very good at managing a group of people in any way of capacity. But you know, it's so cool that it's turning out so well, and that you are also nice. You really are making it easier. Let's see how this looks. And the first thing we are going to do is come in here to shading. And in the materials tab we get the body one. And this I will pick the texture. It's in closest, it is flat. The color is standard. And this we can actually move here for now. Alright, and we can see that we are off in a few areas, but not too much, actually. Okay, so this one should go like this, like a round shape. There we go, and it should also be smaller over here. Hey, let's see what's the episode today! I mean, look at the front, and it's Chainsaw Cat. I love this character of mine, it's so silly, so stupid. Someday I gotta make something more with him. At certain point I was actually making comics for him. There we go, much better. I think it's a good shape. We probably can get this a little bit lower though. Something like this. And we can adjust the shape a little bit so it looks a little bit less deformed. Same with the rest of the UVs. There we go. Alright, I think this is like a good shape in general. this gets a little bit deformed, so maybe we need an extra subdivision. There we go. Much better, much nicer. We can probably even make this a little bit thinner too. Also, I don't know what is about this track from Sonic 3. I always find this so funky. Also, not gonna be a coward, not gonna hide myself. Hydro City. Like it's a city, but it's hydro because it's full of water. Alright. It is Hydro City. You know it, Dave. Alright. So next we are going to work on the bat thing because it's easier. And I don't really like this shading color, it's so desaturated. I think I will add saturation in here. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. And I think just something like this should work for the bat. We'll see. Alright, Mapo, have a fantastic day, okay? Have fun and thank you for being here. That was a joy. Alright, so it's not exactly fitting, but we'll see. Alright, I think this is like a good shape in general, but now we need like a middle tone. There we go, maybe something like this. There we go, something like this. There we go. Hey, you know, Tsunami, that happens to me too, and you know why that happens? Because you have added a boatload of them. That only says that you got great taste in music. I love the Sonic R soundtrack, it's so good. Alright, I think this is good enough for the bat. We don't really need more. As for the back now, we are going to add a little bit of shadow in here and some pads in here. Something like this. We don't need this one. And just very roundish ones, very subtle. There we go. I think this looks nice. That's a cool one though. So you're like winning at the music gacha. Alright. I think I will add like a little bit of a lining here. Something like this. Maybe we can lower this a few pixels. There we go. We can even add like this dramatic little shadow. There we go. And now for the front, we can actually add a few little details with shading. Let's see, how does it look in here? They just make it a little bit pinker. So what I'll do is I'll pick this, lower the opacity, and painting here, and maybe a little bit more like this. There we go, little bit of anti-aliasing. We can probably make this a little bit rounder though. There we go. And let me see, how should it look? We should probably add a little bit of a shadow in here. Also over here in the chest area. And you know what, I don't really like how lightweight this is. I will make it slightly darker. And let's see. Yeah, something like this, probably. Oh, hey, Bacon, hello! How you doing? Happy to see you come here. We're really working hard on this little commission. Let me go to Blender so we can see how it looks so far. He's a really funny fella. Oh, thank you, Bacon. I'm fine. I got a little bit of a sore throat, but you know, nothing that can hold me back for today. Little times, are you okay? Are you sick? I hope you are okay. I think this shadow should be smaller. There we go. Nice roundy shapes. You're having some days off. Okay, that sounds good. That's something I didn't think about, Tsunami. And I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. Is there anything I can do to help? Cause I'm gonna be honest, like this year, 2025, not a good year so far. It's treating us all so badly. And I'm so angry with it. Go Tsunami! Jumpy projects! You know, you always say that that sets you back, but you always come up with a lot of different pieces, so whatever you are doing, it's clearly working. Yeah, big inspiration. Let's see how this looks here in the model. I think this is good enough. It's not matching from one side to another, but we can fix that easily. It's just 1 pixel off. There we go. And we can probably add like a little bit of shadow in here. Not too much. There we go, something like this. Whoops, wrong button. We can even add a little bit more, I think. There we go. Much better. Also important detail is this little spiral, which we'll add right now. Maybe smaller though. Something like this.
I've got a good joke for you. Justice is a
let's
dish
hear
best
that.
served cold. Otherwise, it's just water.
You know what? You are not wrong, Jam. You are not wrong. I love those stupid jokes. There we go. Maybe it's a little bit big in this area. Much better. Thank you, Bacon. I try. I try my best. Is all I can do. The only thing I will not do is stop trying. I don't know how to kit. that's my big flaw. Alright, so now this part is really tricky. So let's try this and see how it looks. It's so bad. This is so difficult. This needs to be way shorter. Something like this, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, something like this maybe. This deformation is so tricky. There we go. I think we got the shape. Alright, let's try this. Oh, hello Twitch Plays Everything. You have any recommendations on learning character modeling and rigging? Well, I am a little bit lost with the beginner tutorials because, you know, I haven't touched those in a long time. There is this channel named Blender Cookie, and that's where I learned back in the day. But I don't know if they have many beginner-friendly tutorials right now. I'm so sorry for the silence. Thank you, buddy. Like, I'm sorry that sometimes I have to mute my mic for a few seconds. I'm just like blowing my nose because it's a bit stuffy and breathing is a little bit hard. I got like chronic rhinitis. Doctors just gave up on trying to find the source of it. There we go. We also got another spiral in here, so let's try and make it, even if this one is going to be simpler. There we go. And I'm getting into a spiral myself now. I'm back. By the way, we are not going to be long today. We probably are going to just finish the body texture and then leave the face for this Thursday. How does that sound? That will be our goal for today. And we can just add a little bit of area here to the side. Just like this. There we go. Good enough for now. And all of this can be this color. But we can make like a few of it darker. And for that end, we are going to make this in the texture right now. All right. And I think I will actually add a little bit of an angle in here and go for the little trick. Because if I do this, we get this nice gradient thing, this slope. And it looks real nice. Now for the rings in the tail, we'll just add a different shape and we will use it. And the rings are white, so we will add like a few of them. Like this. So we got like a full section. And what I'll do to make everything a little bit easier is reset and then follow active quads.
I've got a good joke for you. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Some of those jokes are just so crazy. Now we're getting a lot of waviness in here. This is always tricky to fix. But we can do our best. There we go. A little bit smaller. And this is much better. I think this is acceptable. Oh, Yuminiki Genso, my beloved. Also, I think we are getting like too many rings, probably. Let me check the ref. 4 to 5 rings. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this works. This will do it. Now, this is the knee, so this is what we'll do next. And we'll just make like this smiley face. And we'll get a lighter tone here. And make a smaller bump. And I think this looks good enough. Next is this one, which will be just a shadow. And I will actually add like a darker one inside. There we go. Something like this. Next we got the elbow, which will be similar to this, just smaller. There we go. But actually I think I will just get rid of this and just do this. And finally this one. We'll see how this one looks because I'm honestly not sure. But it's fine, it works. Next, let's work on this little shine and this little shadow. Because if we simply add this here, it will be shown in here and it's actually a rather nice shine. But for this one instead we are going to add something like this. And we'll see if this works or not. I'm not too sure. Alright, this should be way, way smaller. There we go. Much better. Because now we can simply pick all of this and make it darker. There we go. Same for the fingers. And now for the hand. This one can be a little bit tricky, but we'll do our best. Maybe something like this should do the work. Almost. It should be way higher. Should be like this. Maybe something like this. Yeah, much better. There we go. We got a little bit not going wrong in here though. All of this shouldn't be the dark color. All of this should be the normal pink. There we go. There we go again. We are almost done with the texture, by the way. Also, I want to thank you all for being here all this time. I really don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm really thankful. I really lucked out. Speed demon? How? I'm not that fast. You see, I'm not even gonna finish this texture today. There we go. Thank you, Dave. Really, thank you so much. Well, I mean, I know, Tsunami, like that's why we've been here for this long today, but I don't know, I don't think I'm this fast. I know there's people that can churn out like 5 models of those every week. Thank you, really, thank you. I still don't think I'm doing anything that special though. I want to get better. I want to get even faster to the point where you know where it's feasible to be at industry standards, if you know what I mean. I am still like a hobbyist. There we go, good shape for the feet. Well, if it helps, Tsunami, like, your speed varies like wildly. Like sometimes you take a long time to finish something, and sometimes you just finish in like half an hour. It's really surprising. Don't know what to tell you, DNG. You are also pretty fast sometimes. Now let's see about the bottom of the feet. Okay, we got some beans. Let's draw some beans. There we go, something like this. Darker color for the shapes. And a little bit of anti-alias. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Tsunami. It varies from time to time. It's always like situational. There we go, something like this. Something like this, yeah. And we got a little bit of air in here that will fix immediately. There we go. And I think next we got the neck. The neck should be easy to texture. Let's actually go back here and make another gradient. I love this song, by the way, it sounds so good. Hey, Prini is from this Gaia? Because I always heard good things about it, but never tried it. Alright, something like this. Maybe we can even do this to get a little bit of shadow on the front. I love this trick. This is such a really useful trick. And finally, we will get all of these together. And just like get the shadows in here down. I will hide the reference too. There we go. Icebreaking is cool. I like both of the ice tracks in Mega Man 02. In fact, in any Mega Man 0 game that there is an ice level, the music is a banger. Like, you know it is going to be. So we got this shape. And this one we are going to be sneaky. There we go. Hiding to amateur. Hiding to refs. And this one will name head. There we go, select. Alright, there we go. These two we will make, actually these three will make a really cheeky deformation trick. As always, I love to do this thing. Oh, 02 is my favorite out of the 4 games. Like, it sure has some flaws, mostly carried from 01. But the story is one of the most compelling in the series. I love the whip and a lot of things you can do with it too. The chain rod, you know, it's a little bit wonky, but it's the most fun out of the rod weapons. 03 is the best in gameplay because it got rid of the weapon leveling system, which is stupid in a Mega Man game. Those games are too short to have leveling. I love the Zero Knuckle though, like it's so good, and its only flaw is that it only appears in one game. and it's not utilized to its full potential. Like if they made something more with it, it could have been so good. Alright, so we got all of these to be white. All of these can be the darker version too. These two will actually trick the textures again. Maybe something like this. We even do something like this so the setups are not as hard in terms of the shape. There we go, much better. And we are back to Sonic Adventure. We cannot escape from it for too long. Let's see if we can trick this a little bit. There we go. There we go. The Knuckles levels are amazing in Sonic Adventure 1, and they are terrible in Sonic Adventure 2. Like, that's my take. Alright, so with this done, I think we are done for today. Like, the face is missing. We actually have to fix the ears though. There we go, much better. And I think for the eyes, we'll just like make a full texture so it doesn't look as terrible right now. So let's just come in here. I think half of this size should be enough. So 64 by 64 should be enough for the face. And we'll just, for now, like do something like this. And let me see. Perfect face. There we go. And here in shading, we'll just pick a new texture, perfect face, and this one will also use perfect face. There we go. And we got a huge banger right now in the music. I love the Rumble Arena soundtrack. It's composed equally by absolute bangers and terrible shit songs. It's a thing to behold. And I think, just for the benefit of visualizing everything here, we will add an outline. We will just make this emission. We'll pick this color and now make it darker. We'll see. Sorry, just sneezed violently. And this one has backface cutting. So now we can just come in here and add a solidify modifier. We flip the normals, we offset it a couple times. And we make it way thinner. We will add the same to all other meshes too. So we can now copy to selected. There we go. So now we have an outline so we can see everything a little bit better. And I think we are done for today. Like, we will work on the face next stream. We will actually make the default face. We will unwrap it. We will get rid of a lot of things. And we'll start rigging afterwards. I think that will make for an for an interesting stream. I mean, I'm sorry, my brain is not getting enough oxygen and I'm getting a little bit sloppy. So that probably means that it's a good time to go to the just chatting scene. And let's recap what we did today. Because it has been like a real fun time today. Oh buddy, you know it. So yeah, I think we will see if we can rate someone and spread the love around. Who's on today that we haven't read in a while? Oh, let's go with Sen. Sen is real nice. Let's go with him. Sounds real cool. You'll see. So anyway, say hi to Sen from me. Be nice in there, be on your best behavior, and see you next time, okay? It will be... Yeah, I will give a little pat. Not right now, because she's exercising, and I don't want her to fall off the treadmill, but I will. Okay, see you all, okay? Have fun.